We're gonna do a little bit of maintenance today, a little bit of a pre-ride inspection, make sure all the oil's good. We're gonna change the spark plugs, show you how to change the spark plugs, and check chain case oil, and hopefully be able to go for a rip. Pop that side open. Okay, chain case. We're gonna check chain case oil first. We'll pull out little dipstick. Pull it up. Yeah, we see we got some oil on there. We give it a little wipe, and stick it back in there and pull it back out.
I know, it's the same as my quad.
Yeah, it's the same as your quad. Stick her all the way down, and pull it all the way back up, and then we'll have a look at it. See the oil is on those little lines right there? We're good to go. We're good. Perfect. Next is the oil. I'm going to check to see the oil because the oil is what helps the motor to run so it doesn't seize up. You just pull that cap off and turn it off. You can turn it. We got some oil in there, hey? We got lots. Should we add a little bit? Should we fill it up? We're going to use AMS oil, 2-stroke interceptor oil. I've run it for all the years that I've had snow machines, and back when Dad had snow machines, and never had an issue with it. It's great oil. Put it to the side.
It's good enough.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Perfect. Okay. Put the cap on. We got it nice and full.
Okay.
Out of the way. There you go. Perfect. Nice and tight. Next, we're going to do the spark plugs. Take these little caps. We just pop them off. Just give it a little bit of a rock and pop it off. Yep. Pull it up. There we go. And this one. We got to make sure that we get them on the same ones, because this long one, if it goes on here, and this one, well, it can't reach over here, but if this one was on here, it wouldn't run. Because when it has to spark, the piston could be in the opposite direction. It just wouldn't work. Oh, there. Just got a little toolkit.
I think use those two.
Hopefully these ones work. No. There's spark plug wrenches in the other one. I have to go and grab one. Nope.
In there?
Yeah, well that one don't work either. Okay. Anyway. I'll grab them too. We'll pull this side off. This is our belt cover. You got an extra belt. You always make sure you have an extra belt when you're out riding. And you want to look at this belt. This belt seems to be sitting a little low in the front and the secondary, but it's fine. Looks like I need to set the belt deflection a little bit. If there's no cords or anything hanging out of it, you want to make sure there's no cords hanging out, because if you have cords hanging out, it's just an indication your belt's starting to go. That's a good belt. I'll have to set that deflection in a couple minutes. And we're going to pop those. I don't know if you can quiet. I'm not that tight. Nope, I gotta get a wrench.
I use these wrenches. How can I use these wrenches? What tight? Wait, Dad.
There. We grab the left-handed metric crescent wrench here. This worked great.
You need me to get one for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
These plugs are NGK BR9ES. And this one,
Here.
they were my spares. They're good enough for spares, and that's what they're going to go back in as. See how I did this, dude? We twisted it out. And we spin her back in. Now you can do the next one. You just give it a little bit of a snug. A little more.
Can you snug the other one for me?
Here, put your, hold that. You take this one off over here. We'll put this cap back on because we're done that one. Yeah, we gotta get it a little bit right there, hey? Now pull it towards you. There. Now you can probably take it out with your fingers. Here, I'll hold the wrench for you.
I don't know how to do these.
Yep.
How come do they kind of look like lights?
They look like lights. Kind of do. Yeah, you can set that one up there. Be careful, don't drop it. Very good. You want her in there? Okay, yeah, put her on. Oh, you gotta get it to slide in like that, right? And then push it. And then we take it off. Push a little more. And then just a little bit more. And maybe another one. That's good. We'll put the other cap on.
Other cap?
The resistor cap, that's what that's called. Push down real hard.
It's kind of hurt.
There we go. Then we take our old plugs, set them in the belt cover, because it sure sucks to be stranded. And just over a fouled spark
Why are
plug.
they black at the bottom?
Because they're used. Because every time that the engine creates a cycle, there's an explosion in there. It goes kaboom with the gas and the oil and the air mixture. And that's what makes it run.
Anything else you're going to do?
We'll set belt deflection a little bit later. It's not terrible. But yeah, we can give her a couple shots of grease just to make sure.
I'll go get her helmet.
Oh, here, yeah. We'll give her some grease. Then we gotta put some sea foam in it. Fill her up with fuel. Here. This is sea foam. Helps clean out your fuel system. Works great. Here, you dump her in there. You dump the rest of her in there. Yeah. Beauty. There we go. Perfect.
I got it wet.
Did you? That's okay.
Is that gas?
No. It's made from a petrochemical.
I'm glad, because if it was gas,
Oh
you
no.
said it would catch on fire.
It might catch on fire.
I actually used their new one.
It's just empty and this one's full. You always want to make sure you got a full tank of gas before you go riding too. Because if you start riding, you run out of gas and you gotta walk home. Alright, we got the yellow gas can for the yellow sled.
Why are you using the yellow one?
That's just got gasoline in it. I think Molly's bugging Bubba. Just push both. Okay, there. Now we're full of fuel, whatever the jerry can gave us there. Put our cap back in. And yeah, look at that. We're right full, buddy.
Let's see.
Right full.
Holy.
Yeah. Okay, next. Always want to make sure our little air filters are clean. Pull it out. Nope, you gotta pull this spongy thing out right here. Take your glove off there, dude. There. That's all it is. Something simple. Give it a couple smacks. If you got air compressor blower out, this one's clean. It's another thing to keep inspecting while you're out riding. Sometimes they pack up with some really fluffy snow, especially if it's just snowed and you got a lot of powder. And other than that, under the hood, we're pretty well done. Again, we'll do another video another day where we're setting belt deflection. I can't seem to find my Allen key set to do it. So other than that, I think we're done under here. Go ahead and close the hood. And right here's the other foam. When you're riding lots of powder, sometimes it swirls in here as the engine's sucking in. Oh, that one's pretty brittle. You pull her out, give her a bit of a bang. Some people put nylons over top. If you're riding lots of power, I'd go grab one. And she's looking good there. This side. And we'll kick her onto the side and we'll give her a couple shots of grease. Give her a little bit of grease in the front. Or you can help me do the grease.
Can I put it in?
Yeah, put her on there. Let's see if we can find a spot. That right there, that's a grease nipple, or grease zert. You just take this. Let's give her. This grease is heavy. A little bit of weight right there. Give her a couple shots. It's a little heavy, thick.
Can I put it in the next one? The hole in the next
Yeah.
one?
This side. Put it on there. Put it on there really good. Put it on there.
Can I do that?
It's pretty heavy. It's pretty thick.
Okay.
I gotta change my tube to synthetic. There. Just give her 1 or 2 shots. That's all she needs. There's some more underneath the carriage, the chassis, throughout the chassis.
What's the chassis?
Chassis is the framing of the vehicle. And there's also some underneath in the skid where the suspension goes. You can quickly lay her on her side. Grease nipples all throughout here. We're not going to hit them right now just because it's all froze up. I'll thaw it out another day and we'll do a video where we're doing belt deflection, a little bit of grease, check bearings in your bogie idler wheels, check Hyfaxes. We get all that done. I can see that one's a little worn there. You might have to throw a different set of Hyfaxes on later on this year. But other than that, that wraps it up. We're ready to go for a rip. Okay, just sit your lid on.
Not a lid.
Yeah,
It's
your
a
lid.
helmet. It's called a helmet.
It's a lid.
What's it called?
Lid.
How come?
Just cause.
Some people call them lids.
Yeah.
Some people call them helmets.
Push! Always make sure your helmets are strapped up.
The last time you did it, it wasn't.
Oh, really?
It was not.
I think it was, and you're just silly.
No, it was not. I remember.
Yeah, right.
You just. What is it? You come on. Come on.
Here, throw this sucker on. Can you see good?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go and start it. Over there. See if you can start it. Make sure. How do we know when it's ready to start? What do we got to check? Yeah, we got good gas. We did all the pre-trip on it. We gotta make sure our key's on, right? We gotta make sure safety kill switch is up. Because if it's down, that shuts it off. Up, she's ready to rock and roll. No, no, we shouldn't have to prime it. We already had a prime today. Give her a pull. See if you can pull it. Pull hard. Pull hard. Pull hard.